What's up guys, today I'm going to go through how to create this cool freeze frame transition. Before I get into the video, I just want to let you know that my Black Friday sale is live and you can get 60% off all of the Final Cut Pro plugins that I use, transitions, effects, LUTs, all of this stuff that I use in my videos. So I'll leave a link to that down in the description if you want to go and check it out. So here's my raw video clip that I'm going to add this transition to. If you've added stabilization to the video clip, then make sure you turn the video clip into a compound clip first. So I'm going to right click, go to new compound clip, and then hold Option, click and drag the video clip up to make a copy of the video. And on the very first frame, I'm going to hold Shift and press H. This will create a hold freeze frame. So now we can cut the end of this, hold down Option and press right bracket as a shortcut to cut it, and just move this to the left of the video clip. And then on this freeze frame, I'm going to go to the effects tab and go down to the mask and keying and just add the draw mask onto this. And then I need to cut out the road part of this. So I'm going to click and add points around the road to mask it out. And if you click and drag, then you can smooth out these points to get a nice smooth mask. So now we have the road cut out. I'm going to copy and paste this freeze frame, and then on the copy I'm going to invert the mask and just add another draw mask to this and cut around the road again. So now we have a layer of the top section of the video, and if I copy and paste this again and go over and invert the mask, we now have a copy of the bottom video clip. So now we have the freeze frame split into 3 different sections. Now I need to animate them onto the video clip. So for this top section, instead of using keyframes, I'm just going to go to the crop tool and use the Ken Burns effect. And then if we click this arrow up here, we want the red end box to fill the whole frame. And the start green box, I want to make sure it's the same size as the red box and move it into the blacked out area of the video. So now if I click done, now the bottom slides up into position. And if we go back to the Ken Burns, you can right click and you can actually choose different options for the movement to ease in or to ease out. I'm just going to select linear for this one. We need to repeat that step for the other half of the video. So go to the crop tool, go to Ken Burns, make sure the end box is filling the screen, and then the start box we can make bigger and bring it down into the dark black area of the video. Click done. Now we have both parts of the video sliding on. For the road section, I'm going to add this cool effect called page curl. If you have my effects expansion pack, then you can find the page curl effect inside that. So page curl, I'm going to add that onto the video clip. And if we go to the parameters over here, go to direction, and I'm going to change that to close. So now the road curls onto the page. So if we wanted to change the speed of all of these coming onto the screen, because we use a Ken Burns effect, all we have to do is make the video clips shorter and it will automatically change the speed of the transition. From here, I'm going to add some motion blur to smooth out this transition. So if I go to my titles tab and go down to motion blur doesn't come with Final Cut Pro, but I'll leave it linked down in the description. And if I turn it on and off, you can see how it adds some natural motion blur to this movement. And then if we select all of these, right click and go to new compound clip, just to neaten up the timeline a little bit. So now if I drag a video clip underneath this, we can see how the transition works. We could also add a speed ramp to the video clip to add a bit more to the transition. So I'm going to move along the video clip, hold down Shift and press B. This will create a speed ramp. And then here we can click on the drop down menu, go to fast ×8. So now we have a speed ramp coming out of the transition, which looks pretty cool. Another thing we could do is add a zoom out, a quick punch out. So I'm going to go to my titles tab, go to the smooth camera zooms, and let's go to the ramp section and add a zoom out to this. And then if I add these into a compound clip, now we have the freeze frame transition, a speed ramp, and a zoom out, which altogether creates a pretty cool transition. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video.